A couple of months back now, I tried out an experiment where I released all of the 90 plus rated players out into the wild. And to be honest, the results weren't all that interesting. The majority of players ended up signing for Bayern. I'll leave a link in the description to that video in case you missed it, but yeah, I've basically told you the results of it now, so I understand if you don't bother. Anyway though, to make this one a bit different, I'm taking charge of Bayern just so that we get a bit more of a varied result. I don't want everyone to sign for the same club, so I'm taking charge of Bayern. They therefore won't sign for Bayern, and hopefully they'll spread out and go to a variety of different clubs. There are 33 different 88 plus rated players in total. Messi might not go anywhere because he's got the one club player trait. In the last experiment though, Zlatan didn't go anywhere either though, and he definitely isn't a one club player, so yeah, not entirely sure why that was, but there you go. Let's get into it and let's see what happens. Also, if you are new to the channel and want to see more FIFA 17 experiment videos, make sure you smash that subscribe button. And if you do go on to enjoy this video, leave it a like as well. Right, so I've sent forward to the end of the season, and if they can't sign for Bayern, the 88 plus rated players basically just don't sign for anyone. Neuer doesn't have a club, De Gea doesn't have a club, Courtois doesn't have a club, Reus went to Napoli, no club for Cech or for Lahm, no club for Ramos, and basically it just keeps going on like that. Barely any of these players sign for anyone. Iniesta went to Sevilla, Pogba doesn't have a club, Reus doesn't have a club, Ozil found no club, De Bruyne couldn't find a club, Messi couldn't find a club, Bale couldn't find a club, Suárez went to Dortmund, as did Lewandowski, went back there, Zlatan didn't find a club, Higuain went to Bilbao, Aguero also went to Bilbao, Griezmann went to Dortmund along with Lewandowski and Luis Suarez, Sanchez couldn't find a club, Ronaldo couldn't find a club, Neymar couldn't find a club, and nor could Hazard. Buffon is nowhere to be found, so I'm guessing that he retired, but yeah, other than that, only 7 of these players were able to find a club. That is so broken. These are the very best players in the game, and no one wants them. There are only 4 clubs that took any players whatsoever. Napoli got Lloris, Sevilla got Iniesta, Dortmund took 3 strikers in the form of Suarez, Lewandowski and Griezmann, whilst Bilbao took Higuain and Aguero. Nobody else could find a club. What is that all about? Anyway though, so signing Suarez, Lewandowski and Griezmann didn't really help Dortmund, to be honest. They came 3rd in the league, Leverkusen won the title, Bayern came 2nd, and Leipzig finished all the way down in 15th position. They were very nearly in that relegation playoff. Came 2nd in reality, but in FIFA, apparently the game just doesn't really believe in them. Signing up Iniesta helped Sevilla to a 4th place finish, whilst having Higuain and Aguero didn't really help Bilbao, to be honest. They came 7th. Real Madrid and Barcelona obviously lost the majority of their top players, and as a result, Villarreal were able to win the title. They picked up 93 points, pretty cracking effort to be honest, and yeah, as you'd expect, without their top players, Real Madrid and Barcelona didn't do that great. I mean, they did okay, they came 2nd and 3rd, but you know what I mean. They weren't top in the table. Meanwhile, over in Italy, Napoli, with a new goalkeeper, came top of the league. Juventus came 2nd, Inter came 3rd, and Roma finished up in 4th position. Losing all of their 88 plus rated players definitely hurt Bayern in the league. In the DFB Pokal, however, they emerged victorious. Barcelona may have lost their star players, but they still made it all the way to the Champions League semi-final, got knocked out on penalties by Man City, and Atletico Madrid went on to win the whole thing. And not only did Villarreal win the league title, but they also won the Europa League as well. And as you can see there, Arsenal got knocked out of the round of 16. Arsenal fans need to get used to seeing them in the Europa League, so yeah, there you go. There's a sneak preview for next season. Just like in reality though, Spurs got knocked out of the Champions League group stage, fell into the Europa League, and couldn't win that competition either. So when I was in control of Bayern, most of the players didn't sign for anyone whatsoever. What about if I'm in charge of Oxford United though? I've simmed forward to the end of the season once again, and once again Neuer doesn't have a club. De Gea didn't sign for anyone either, nor did Courtois. Hugo Lloris once again went to Napoli, Cech doesn't have a club, Lahm stayed at Bayern, Pepe went to Bayern as well, Sergio Ramos also went to Bayern, Thiago Silva couldn't find a club, nor could he, Iniesta went to Bayern, Modric went to Dortmund, Pogba couldn't find a club, Marco Reus went to Leverkusen, as did Mesut Ozil. Kevin De Bruyne couldn't find a club. Messi went to Bayern, so yeah, obviously before it wasn't because he's a one-club player. He can sign for other clubs, and in this case, he signed for Bayern. Bale couldn't find a club. Suárez couldn't find a club. Lewandowski couldn't find a club. Higuain went to Dortmund, as did Aguero. Griezmann went to Bilbao, and so did Sanchez. Ronaldo went to Bayern. Neymar couldn't find a club, and nor could Hazard. Also, the likes of Lewandowski and Luis Suárez were unable to find a club. No one wanted them, even though they were free agents. And yet Barcelona spent 21 million on Danny Welbeck. Yeah, that makes sense. And despite losing the likes of Pogba, De Gea and Zlatan, Manchester United only lost one game all season. They finished up with 87 points, 7 points clear of Spurs, 8 clear of Chelsea, and they won the Premier League title. I don't really understand that, to be honest. They've lost their best players and they've become better. Okay, and it's not like they brought in any massive players to replace the ones that they lost either. Zlatan was replaced with Ilicic for 13.5 million. Pogba wasn't replaced at all. They didn't sign up any midfielders whatsoever. They did bring in Jorge from Braga for 2.4 million, but he's obviously not the best player in the world. He doesn't even have a face. They didn't sign up any other defenders. And they didn't sign a replacement for De Gea either. I know that other clubs lost their star players as well, but this squad is not all that great, and they finished 7 points clear at the top of the table. FIFA 17 career mode does not make any sense whatsoever. Anyway though, with 6 88 plus rated players in the form of Lahm, Pepe, Ramos, Iniesta, Messi and Ronaldo, Bayern still lost 6 matches. They did get 80 points though, they won the title. Dortmund came second, they had Luka, Higuain and Aguero, whilst Leverkusen had Reus and Ozil, and they finished in 3rd position. Napoli couldn't win the title with Hugo Lloris this time though. Inter came top, Juve came 2nd, and they came 3rd. Whilst Bilbao were the only Spanish team that picked up any of the 88 plus rated players, they got Griezmann and Sanchez. They got 69 points, and they still only finished 5th. The FA Cup was won by Spurs, Leicester won the League Cup, Leverkusen have a very good squad anyway, and with the additions of Reus and Ozil, they were able to win the Champions League. And I've just noticed that they beat Spurs in the final. Last time they lost the Europa League final, this time they've lost the Champions League final. They've not got a lot of luck in European finals in this game, have they? Whilst in the Europa League, it was a fairly similar situation to what it was in reality. A Manchester side against the Dutch side. Unlike in reality though, the Dutch team won. Feyenoord beat Manchester City 2-1 and they secured Europa League glory. Anyway though, I wanted to give these guys a go, so let's hop into a game with the 88 plus rated players. We're taking on the Classic 11. Guardy FIFA put out a video the other week, an experiment with the Classic 11, so I'll leave a link in the description to that one. Definitely well worth checking out. The Classic 11 are absolutely ridiculous, so we might lose this one, but let's get into a game and let's see what happens. They've got an early corner now then. They play that one over and that was very nearly a goal. Zico's on the free kick now then. Smashes it. Good stop by Neuer. Oh no, they've worked that really nicely and they've hit the bar. These guys are too good. I've done absolutely nothing so far and I thought that was 1-0. Oh no, they're going to make this 1-0 here. They played it through. Good stop by Neuer. If it wasn't for Neuer, we would be losing about 5-0 at this point. Oh, we got a chance here though. Neymar's on the ball. Turns his way inside. Looking for support. Goes past his man. Gets taken down. Apparently it was a clean tackle, but Neymar is injured. Great. Oh, this is a big chance for Cantona. What a stop by Neuer. We've been playing with 10 men for a while, and finally Neymar has been taken off. He's been replaced with Griezmann. And now it looks like Pogba's injured. Seriously, give me a break. And that was a poor attempt at a cross. That was an absolutely shocking first half. And we only had 70% passing accuracy. We need to step it up massively in the second half. That was embarrassing. Luis Suárez is running with it now then. Plays that one on to Gareth Bale. He turns that inside. He's going to move this forward to Lionel Messi. It gets through to him, but that was cynical. He was through on goal there. That has to be a red card. Come on, referee. There's no other choice whatsoever. He has got to be gone, and he is. Right, so we're playing against 10 men at this point. Let's play this one over to Messi. He's just going to smash it into the corner of the net from distance. Maybe not against that keeper. Messi's on it again now then. Plays that one across to Paul Pogba. He loses it, but it drops for Luka Modric. He turns his man, looking for support here. He's going to move it on to Ronaldo when possible. Nice bit of play there. Ronaldo cuts it back. Going to cross this one over into a dangerous area. It was a dangerous area, but there was no one there. Here comes Gareth Bale now then, plays that one forward to Ronaldo, takes on his man. What was that defender doing there? That was absolutely awful. Ronaldo is on the attack. He's going to go for goal. Oh, good stop by the keeper once again. I need to stop shooting from distance. It's not going to work. Messi's on the attack now then, working his way down the left wing. Turns that inside, plays it across to Luka. He takes on his man. He's looking for support now. Who's he going to move it to? Pogba steps up strongly there, takes on his man. I keep saying takes on his man, but that is exactly what we're doing over and over again. And that is going to be a corner. Messi's not really been doing it for me in this one. So let's bring on Kevin De Bruyne instead. Ronaldo's on it now then. What can he do here? He's looking for support. Plays it through. This has got to be 1-0. And it is. Brilliant finish there from Griezmann. It's late on. We've not done much in this game. But we have scored and we've made it 1-0. They're down to 10 men. And we've finally punished them. Brilliant goal there from Griezmann. Nice work from Ronaldo. Picks him out. Plays it to him in the middle of the box. And he can't miss from there really, can he? Oh no, they're going to equalise now though, aren't they? We've just about managed to get that clear, but they've smashed it into the box once again. Oh, how has that not found the back of the net? And we've got another player injured. This time it's Sergio Ramos. Let's take him off and bring on Thiago Silva. That's the final substitution that we can make. And two of them have been down to injury. Luis Suárez has got a chance to make it 2-0 now then, and he does. It's 2-0 to Oxford. We do not deserve this win, but I will take it anyway. Pogba did the hard part there, took on a few players, moved it through to Luis Suárez. He finds the back of the net, and we've doubled the lead. They won't be catching us now. It's 2-0 to Oxford, and that is game over. We were absolutely terrible in that first half, but in the second, they were reduced to 10 men, and it cost them massively. We've won the game 2-0, we came back into it, we conquered them, and I will definitely take that. 82% passing accuracy, 6 shots, all of them on target, more possession for us, and we win the game 2-0. Anyway though, thanks for watching, I hope you've enjoyed the video, leave it a like if you have done, and I'll catch you again next time.